Good evening. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Kansas City. My name is Lorna. I am one of the practitioners who joins each week with you to celebrate the opportunity to pause, to be present. This evening we will have a silent service. I have a little story to share with you. We will have prayer, and then we will go into meditation. You will hear the chime indicating that we are moving into a period of silence, and I will do that again each time 5 minutes passes. At the end, we will come back together, fuller and richer. But for now, we begin in prayer. There is one infinite, abundant source of good operating throughout the universe. I know that this loving, healing presence and I are one. I surrender in consciousness to this divine source of good and meditate on God's promise that the gift is already given. I affirm a life of peace, love, and joy. I affirm health, wellness, financial freedom, loving relationships, and an arena in which to practice my creative self-expression. The infinite's healing energy flows through every fiber and cell of my being. I release this flow and allow whatever hurts, angers, or resentments that I hold that may have blocked myself in the past are now leading to my greater good. I am now fully open to receive the good of God's promise. Gratefully, I release this word into mind with love, gratitude, and thanksgiving, knowing that its work is already done, and so it is. I grew up in the United Church of Christ, and I was surprised in reading in a book of short stories that a minister named Donna Shaper had actually contributed to this book. And this is her tale. The first thing people do when restoring old chairs is strip right down to the bare wood. They do this to see what the original might have looked like and to determine if the thing is worth doing over. They strip away all the years of grime, the garish coats of paint piled one on top of the other. They get rid of all the junk that's been tacked on through the years and try to find the solid, simple thing that's underneath. I'm like an old chair, needing that stripping process. Every now and then I have to take a really hard look at the illusions that I've built up in myself and in my society. See what I've gotten myself into. Illusions? Yes, illusions. The excess baggage I carry around, the unnecessary, the socially expected, all that keeps me living off-center too long. Stripping myself of all this is an intentional letting go of these illusions. It is a spiritual act of personal forgiveness. God lets us let go. It's hard work to forgive myself. I have to discover the original under all these coats that I've added. Strip away all the cynicism and the anger that I've built up, and get rid of all the junk I've taken on. I defy my disappointments, and I find what is real again. I invite you now to stop everything. Just stop. Just relax and savor the experience of being close with yourself. Relax and breathe. Seek stillness. Nothing else. God always provides. And in this moment of welcoming, its messages become clear. Its energy works. Pause. Breathe. And savor this precious time. Take a nice breath. Begin to feel yourself coming back to the present, to the space that you are in. Consider that all of the ideas that begin to stir in your mind are like the fish swimming around, moving against you, over you, under you. And recognize that you have the power to remain present regardless of what is going on. That you have the power to not be disturbed or distracted. There is a story about something that Rumi said. One afternoon, a musician was playing the violin, and the master was listening with great pleasure. And then a friend entered and said, "Hey, stop this. They are announcing the afternoon prayer." "No," said Rumi. "This is also the afternoon prayer." They both talk to God. He wants the one externally for his service and the other for his love and knowledge. We have a tendency to think that we have to take a particular time or space to block out, to be present, to go within. But in the coming week, I encourage you to create new spots, new moments, no matter how short, to just simply be. Let the fish swim around you. Let the ideas stir the water that creates and generates the oxygen that sustains you. For those of you not familiar with the Center for Spiritual Living in Kansas City, or for those that have been coming forever, I remind you that every morning there is a prayer set on our prayer line for you to take advantage of. That this meditation service takes place every week. That there are opportunities if you are in a place where once is not enough and maybe you need some additional support, you can reach out through our webpage and request personalized prayer. It is a pleasure to be part of the Center for Spiritual Living. It is a pleasure to spend this time with you. It is a pleasure that I allow myself. And so, I thank you. I hope to see you again and feel your energy stirring the pot, as I know mine is. And we close with benediction. I know that there is just one life, an amazingly beautiful life created of energy, empowered by spirit, encouraged by love. And knowing this, I recognize that it is all things, one life, and therefore I am a part of that life. And it is with gratitude that I recognize my place, that I understand that it is here for me, it is here as me, and it is here through me. And in the coming week, I celebrate that. I appreciate all that I am and all that is meant to be. And so it is.